Hey friends, it's Laura and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making a really fun layout using my January wild hair kits and also scrapping some stuff from my stash. And in this layout, I am going to be documenting my baby sister's baby. And they just got an inflatable pool for her and she was out there in the pool. And this seems really strange to me because I'm in North Carolina and it's like 20 degrees here. But I guess down in Florida where they were, it was actually really warm out. So she had a pool up in the beginning of January or the end of December or whatever. So I am documenting these photos of my baby niece, and this is for the scrapbook that I am creating for my sister to keep of her daughter. And yeah, I'm going to use up all the stuff from my stash and my wild hair kits this month, and I'm so excited. So the first thing that I am doing is scattering down these tissue paper circles, and these are really old, years and years and years old, from A Beautiful Mess. And they're so cute. They're like this really light pink color. And I am scattering them in a diagonal across the page, and that's going to be part of my background. And I really like how things like this can take a plain white background and make it almost like its own patterned paper. It's really fun. And I'm just using some Elmer's glue to glue that down because that's the only wet adhesive I have right now on hand. And now I am using the 6x6 papers that came in my wild hair kit. I got a 6x6 paper pad from Heidi Swap this month. I am using that to create some different squares out of different patterned papers. And these I am doing in different sizes, and I'm going to use them and fold them and cut them to be little pinwheels. And I'm really excited for that. I've never done paper pinwheels on a layout before. So you can see how I do that here. Once I get my squares cut, I cut in towards the center from each corner, just leaving a little bit in the center that is not cut. And then I am bending down one corner from each triangle down into the center of my pinwheel there. And I am going to use a glue dot down in the middle of that square to hold all those little corners that are bending in towards the middle. And I hope that's a thorough explanation when combined with the visual here in the video of how you can make these really cute pinwheels. And once I get that down, I am going to use brads in the center of some of them, and then in the center of other ones, I'll just use enamel dots or rhinestones. But for the ones where I am using a brad, I do have to use my awl or a needle to poke a hole in the middle to run my brad through because there are just too many layers going on there to stick my brad through on its own. So you can see me here. I create two of them on camera, and then after that, I just skip ahead because I don't want you to have to watch me make pinwheels all day because it does take quite a bit of time. And after these first two, you can see that I switched to double-sided paper. And what I actually end up doing, because that Heidi Swap paper pad is not double-sided, I use glue or tape to adhere two pattern papers to the back of one another. And you could see what those pinwheels look like on the page here. They are a lot prettier because they're not half white. They are all patterned paper. And I really like the way that that looks. So I would recommend doing that. Because I had already made like 4 or 5 pinwheels before I figured that out, I went ahead and used the ones I had already made too that have the white centers. I don't really mind that much, and you know, I didn't want to waste them. It took so much time to make them. So after I do that, I create a photo mat for all of my 4 photographs using white cardstock and double-sided tape. And now I'm using some really old Heidi Swap color shine that I have. This is the only color shine that I own. It's in this greenish teal color. And from the very first day that I bought it, it never worked. Like it never sprays out of the top. It never has. So what I have to do is I open it and then I just kind of dot it and fling it everywhere, and then I have to clean my desk up afterwards. But I actually like the way that looks a lot more. It creates these really fun paint-like splatters instead of a fine mist across the page. And I add some photo corners to 2 of my photographs there, and those photo corners came in my January Wild Hare kits as well. And now I'm scattering around my pinwheels, trying to figure out where I want everything. And you can see that those green paint splatters from the color shine there, I like how they add another color and interest to go along with that visual diagonal of the pink tissue paper up the page there. And I'm also running my pinwheels in the same direction. So visually, you've just got this diagonal going from the top left-hand side of the page to the bottom right. And here's where I'm going to get started on more stuff from my stash. So I've got these really cute Heidi Swap freeze stickers here, and those are from my Wild Hare kits a couple months ago. And I am going to use the Hard Eyes one on this layout. And that Today sticker that I just laid down, that is from my Wild Hare kits this month. And this cute little puffy palm tree sticker there, that is from the Target Dollar Spot from last summer. And something that I bought a few copies of, and I ended up giving a lot of them away because I didn't use them as quickly as I thought I would. So I was glad to use that super cute sticker up in this layout here. And you can see for my pinwheels, I use my tiny attacher to staple them to my page. The ones that are in the center where my tiny attacher can't reach, I use double-sided adhesive to adhere them to my page, but I staple them where I could. That way the edges still lifted up, but they were really secure and in place. So once I've got everything taped down to my page, what I am working on is this cute Hard Eyes phrase, and that's going to be my title for this page. And you can see I peeled up a layer of protective film off these phrase stickers, and that's how this Heidi Swap sticker pack came. They aren't white phrase stickers like I originally thought. They have this film on the top that you're meant to peel off and then cover them in whatever glitter or paint or whatever situation you have going on, so you can make them into any color or texture that you want. So I really liked that, and I went with purple because I wanted to pull in some of the purple colors from my baby niece's hat there, which is absolutely adorable. And then her aunt, or not really her aunt, but my sister's best friend who's in the photographs with her in the pool, I think she has purple in her swimsuit too. So pulling in some of that purple, and I've already got so much pink going on the page that pulls from those photographs as well. And then you can see in 2 of my pinwheels, I used blue centers, like blue brads in the middle of them, and that was to pull in some of the blue from the photographs. And I am using that Heck Yes puffy sticker. I raised that up on a pop dot, and that was from the same Target sticker pack that the puffy palm tree was from. And then I scatter around a ton of light pink gemstones to just further decorate that diagonal visual there. And I'm obsessed. I am totally obsessed with this layout. I did not realize it was going to turn out so cute. I was having issues with it in the beginning where I wasn't sure if I liked what was going on, and I adore it. And you can see my finishing touch for this layout. I'm going to add a little bit of journaling, but what I do first is I create this doodle border with a pen. And I'm loving the doodle borders right now. I started doing them last fall on my scrapbooking layouts after I had been doing them for a few years in my December Daily Travelers notebooks. And for some reason, I never thought to do them on the scrapbooking layouts. And once I started, I feel like I just can't stop. They're so cute and such a fun way to finish off a page to give it that fun, messy border. And here I create some lines on a sticker label to do a little bit of journaling, and that is going to finish this layout. That label sticker there did come in my Wild Hare kits for January, and that was on the same sticker pack as that Today sticker that is also on the layout. And here is what my layout looks like. It is so colorful and bright and fun. And I thought that was such a fun way to use this pastel kit that I got in the mail for January. And you can see the other two projects on my channel that I created with this kit. They're so different. And the other ones are a lot more pastel-y, and this one's the bright punches of color and a summery feeling. And I love how diverse these kits can be when you combine them with your stash and different kinds of photographs. And so much fun. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing how I put this layout together. If you want to get started scrapbooking, I have a really fun class called Minimalist Scrapbooking, and that will teach you how to get started with simple layouts, and I teach you some fundamentals of design and how to create 5-minute layouts. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. I will link that class down below, and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!